Looking back on this year, the small courtyard has gone from being overgrown with weeds to the whole yard is in chaos and the ground of the house is full of cracks. The eaves have holes everywhere and are in tatters. After a year of hard work and transformation. The transformation process was full of twists and turns and difficulties. Today I will tell you the story of Liangzi Courtyard. Because of our sympathy for stray animals, let me embark on the road to rescue. In order to provide a warm and comfortable environment for stray furry children, we started the construction of the courtyard. Repair the cracks in the walls and floors. Shui just came to the courtyard and was still a little lonely. After painting the walls and repairing the house, it gradually became dry and glossy. A leaky roof. The neighbor helped us replace the roof with new tiles. Your furry friends no longer have to hide on rainy days. As more and more furry children are rescued. We also specially designed it for furry children. A little world of their own. They can play and run freely on it. The furry kids all like this little world very much. After several months of getting along, the National Day holiday is no longer as lonely as it once was, and it has become closer to us. Lack of experience in the early stages of construction. Problems also arise. But there are more solutions than problems. We use our own hands to make our fur children build a cooking range. The days of rescue are destined to be difficult. Full of thorns. Too many furry kids and housing becomes a problem. We decided to renovate this room. I think every bit I can save is a bit. Do everything yourself. The money saved can be used to buy more dog food for the fur kids. The furry kids are also very sensible. Knowing my hard work, they all stayed by my side silently. The road to rescue is full of obstacles. I also encountered many difficulties and was not understood. It's hard to walk alone. But rescue is not a temporary brainstorm. It is the days and nights of hard work and action. Give them a safe haven that suffers from wandering. Furry kids need to be taken care of. We also found a second-hand furniture market. The furry kids bought some daily necessities. Time flies by. Unconsciously, we have stepped into the cold days, so that the furry children can have a warm day. After careful consideration, choose this heater with a relatively high cost performance. No more fear of cold on October 1st. Amid the laughter of the furry children. Spent a warm day. Spring is here, and everything is coming back to life. The furry children are also full of vitality and energy. The courtyard is slowly starting to feel like a home. We also got along well with the cute furry kids. A sudden storm broke the tranquility. The roof we built for our furry children was destroyed by the storm. It's as if everything has returned to the starting point. It's like everything is back to square one. We dare not delay for a moment. I asked the landlord to help. Rebuilding the kennel for the furry friends. No more saving this time. Be sure to build a sturdy kennel for your furry child. in order for the furry children to have a permanent and fixed nest. For them to live safely and comfortably. No matter how much pressure there is, we must persevere. The first big house for fur kids is completed. They finally have collective dormitories. Officials finally have collective dormitories. When the furry children are playing in the yard, it's so hot, looking for shade in every corner. We remember every move of our furry children. We will also try our best to find a solution within our capabilities. We choose the thickest and most durable nets for our fur kids. This provides good sun protection. Furry children can also reduce some sun exposure. I thought there wouldn't be any more surprises. But reality dealt us a heavy blow. A heavy rainstorm flooded the entire courtyard. The few dog food that furry children have is soaked. All the daily necessities were damaged by water. The flood caused us heavy losses. This flood caused us heavy losses. Heavy rains deprived the furry children of their only source of water. We invited a worker to dig a well in the courtyard. Solved the problem of drinking water for furry children. This heavy rain also made us discover the safety benefits of the courtyard. There is no drainage in the yard. The accumulated water cannot be discharged in time. Fortunately, the furry children were not harmed in the heavy rain. After the heavy rain, the courtyard was originally covered with mud, sand, and gravel. It became covered with moss and muddy. The furry kids have nowhere to go. Let's solve the drainage problem of the small courtyard first. Avoid being overwhelmed when heavy rain comes again. Dig drainage rack outside the small courtyard wall. Ensure the normal discharge of water in the courtyard. Solve the drainage problem. Then fill up the ground of the courtyard. Concrete floor for fur kids. We have always considered laying cement floors. Because economic pressure has never been put on the agenda. But after the rain, we had to do it in advance. With cement floors, furry children can have a clean environment. There are more and more furry children in the courtyard. To prevent their reproduction and biting and fighting each other. For their health, we are planning to build a few more kennels. Avoid overcrowding in the environment. Ensure adequate safety and exercise between each furry child. Now we have the ability to sterilize our furry children one by one. It is a huge expense to sterilize more than 30 furry children. This is the only way to isolate them. Changes in the past year or so. My heart is filled with sadness and emotion. As long as the fur kids can live a better life. All these efforts are worth it. I hope all the efforts can help our furry friends survive better.